You just spent 3 hours crafting what you thought was the perfect cold email. You researched the prospect, you found a genuine connection, and you hit send to a carefully curated list of 500 potential clients. You wait. An hour goes by. Then 4. Then a full day. And 0 replies. No opens, no clicks, nothing. Why? Because right now, Google and Outlook are silently throwing your business emails straight into the spam folder, and you don't even know it. You aren't just losing leads, you're becoming invisible. But today, I'm going to show you the exact AI tools and technical protocols that will bypass the spam filters and get your emails opened, read, and replied to. We are talking about a complete system overhaul that turns your outbound from a shot in the dark into a precision-guided lead generation machine. Welcome back to BizPilot AI, where we help small business owners save time, cut costs, and scale smart with AI. If you're tired of watching your lead generation efforts vanish into the digital void, you're in the right place. The rules of cold email changed dramatically this year. The major email providers, Google and Yahoo, implemented strict new anti-spam policies that target anyone sending more than a few dozen emails a day. If you are still using the old-school methods of blasting out generic templates from your primary inbox, you are effectively dead in the water. To survive in 2026, you need personalization at scale, bulletproof technical infrastructure, and AI-driven inbox management. In this comprehensive guide, we are going to cover the 3 non-negotiable pillars of cold email survival: technical setup, AI-driven hyper-personalization, and automated AI follow-ups. By the end of this video, you'll have a system that doesn't just send emails, but actually builds relationships and books meetings on autopilot. Let's dive into Pillar 1, the technical infrastructure. This is where 90% of small business owners fail before they even send their first message. You cannot, under any circumstances, use your primary business domain to send cold emails anymore. If you send cold emails from yourname@yourbusiness.com and even a small handful of people mark your message as spam, your entire company's email reputation is permanently destroyed. This means your invoices, your customer support replies, and your internal communications will all start landing in the spam folders of your existing clients. To fix this, you need what we call burner domain infrastructure. Instead of using yourbusiness.com, you need to go out and buy 5, 10, or even 20 secondary domains. If your company is marketingpro.com, you buy getmarketingpro.com, trymarketingpro.com, or marketingprohq.com. You then set up professional Google Workspace or Microsoft 365 accounts on these secondary domains. Each domain should only send about 30 to 50 emails per day to keep under the radar of the big filters. But simply having the domains isn't enough. You must authenticate them. You've probably heard of technical acronyms like SPF, DKIM, and MARC. Think of these as your digital passport and ID cards. Without them, spam filters automatically flag you as a high-risk sender. Setting these up manually used to be a nightmare of DNS records and TXT files that would make most founders' heads spin. This is where AI tools come in. Platforms like Instantly.ai or Smartlead.ai have completely automated this setup. They provide a step-by-step wizard that tells you exactly which records to copy and paste into your domain provider. More importantly, they offer a critical feature called AI Email Warmup. When you buy a brand new domain, it has 0 reputation. If you immediately start sending 50 emails a day, you'll be flagged. Email Warmup uses a massive network of thousands of real inboxes controlled by AI agents. These agents send emails to your new domains, open them, reply to them, and move them out of the spam folder if they land there. This AI-driven interaction mimics a normal human user, building a pristine sending reputation for your domains over a period of 14 days before you ever contact a real prospect. Stop right there. Are you using MailChimp, Constant Contact, or HubSpot for your cold email outreach? If you are, stop right now. Those platforms are designed for marketing newsletters to people who have already opted in. They have 0 tolerance for cold lists. If you upload a cold list there, your account will be banned within 24 hours and you might lose your entire marketing database. You must use a dedicated cold email sending platform that is built for outbound. Now that your infrastructure is bulletproof, we move to Pillar 2, AI-driven hyper-personalization. The days of the generic, "Hi, I noticed your company is doing great things" are over. Your prospects' inboxes are flooded with this garbage, and they can spot a template from a mile away. To get a reply, you need to prove you actually know who they are and what they need. But doing that research manually for 500 prospects would take you an entire work week. Enter the AI scraping and personalization agents. Tools like Clay.com are the absolute gold standard here. Clay is essentially a spreadsheet with a built-in AI brain. You can upload a list of LinkedIn profiles or company domains, and Clay will deploy AI agents to scrape the entire internet for information on those specific targets. It can read their latest blog posts, check their About Us page for company missions, summarize their founders' recent podcast appearances, and even identify the specific software stack they are currently using on their website. Once Clay has gathered all this raw data, you use an AI prompt to write a highly customized opening line for every single prospect on your list. For example, instead of a generic greeting, the AI might write, "Saw your recent post about the challenges of scaling your SDR team in Chicago. Curious how you're managing their onboarding workflow without a dedicated CRM like Salesforce." This level of relevance is impossible to ignore. It proves you aren't a robot blindly spamming thousands of people. It shows you did your homework. When the prospect reads that first line, their brain registers it as a one-on-one personal email, not a mass marketing blast. This simple shift can increase your reply rate from 1% to over 10% overnight. You can generate thousands of these hyper-personalized opening lines in minutes using AI, completely automating the most soul-crushing part of the outbound sales process. Here is a brutal truth that most gurus won't tell you: if your email has a link, a tracking pixel, an image, or an attachment in the very first message, your spam risk increases by 300%. Strip it all out. Your first email should be plain text only. No signatures with logos, no book a call links. Just a simple, human-to-human question. Treat it like a text message to a friend, not a brochure. Finally, we have Pillar 3, automated follow-ups and AI inbox management. Here is a statistic that should change how you work: 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact, yet only 10% of salespeople follow up more than 3 times. Most business owners give up after 1 or 2 tries because they don't want to be annoying, or they simply lose track of who they need to message next. Using AI-powered platforms like Instantly or Smart Lead, you can build multi-step automated sequences that run for weeks. If a prospect doesn't reply to your first email, the system automatically sends a follow-up 3 days later, then another 5 days after that, and so on. But here is the critical technological advantage: what happens when they actually reply? If you have 10 burner domains sending hundreds of emails a day, checking 10 different Gmail inboxes every hour is a logistical nightmare. You will miss warm leads. These modern platforms solve this with a Unibox, one single dashboard where every reply from every domain lands in a unified thread. Furthermore, they use AI sentiment analysis to automatically categorize those replies. The AI reads the response and tags it for you: interested, not interested, meeting booked, or out of office. If someone replies, "I'm on vacation until next Tuesday," the AI automatically pauses their sequence and reschedules the follow-up for Wednesday morning. If they reply, "Send me more info," the AI tags it as a high-priority warm lead and sends an instant notification to your phone so you can jump in and close the deal while they are still at their desk. You are essentially building an AI-powered outbound sales team that works 24/7. It handles the prospecting, it writes the personalized content, it follows up relentlessly, and it filters out the noise so you only spend your time talking to people who actually want to buy from you. This is how small, 2-person companies are outcompeting massive corporations with 50-person sales teams. Quick reality check: are you obsessing over your email open rates? Turn that tracking off immediately. The hidden pixels used to measure open rates are the #1 signal that tells Google's spam filters you are a mass sender. You need to sacrifice the vanity metric of opens to ensure your emails actually reach the inbox. From now on, the only metric that matters is positive replies. Replies are the only thing that puts money in your bank account. Let's bring it all together. To stop going to spam and start booking consistent meetings, you must follow the BizPilot protocol. First, build a diversified burner domain infrastructure with automated AI warm-up. Second, use AI data enrichment tools like Clay to achieve hyper-personalization at a scale that was impossible 2 years ago. And third, manage the entire pipeline through an automated AI sequence manager with a unified inbox. This is not just a strategy, it is the modern standard for outbound sales. If you implement this system today, your calendar will be packed with qualified meetings within weeks, while your competitors are still scratching their heads wondering why nobody is replying to their generic templates. The tools are here, the AI is ready, the only thing missing is your execution. If you want the exact step-by-step checklist and the specific AI prompts I used to set up this entire cold email system, comment the word agent down below, and I'll send you my free ultimate guide. We've mapped out every DNS record, every tool, and every prompt so you don't have to guess. And if you found this video valuable, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're dedicated to helping you automate your small business and scale smart with AI. Keep building, stay focused, and I'll see you in the very next video.